You learn these things from a child. Everything you do, everything you say, every experience you have is recorded. Go ahead and give them to Mardella. She'll pass them out. Is recorded in your brain. Every good experience, every bad experience, everything. Everybody say everything. Say everything. All you do is record it. It's already recorded. It's already in there. And so it's affecting your life. It's affecting you. It's affecting the way you behave. It's affecting the way I behave. There are habits of what goes on in our mind. I want you to go down the list. Don't tell me. Don't tell anybody. See if you have any of these things that affect your life. And if you see something that might affect you, that might be you, just say, yeah. Let me hear you say, yeah. Yeah, there's some right there. Anybody else? Alcohol, anger, anxiety, avoidance and withdrawal, bad relationships, boredom, compulsive behavior means I'm going to do the same thing all the time. Daydreaming, defensiveness, they're talking about me. Dependency on others, I got to have you. And if I don't have you, I'm depressed. And I can't make a decision. I'm disorganized, drug abuse. I'm fear to be myself because people will laugh at me. Fear of commitment, fear of death, fear of failure, fear of groups, fear of meeting new people, fear of rejection, fear of success. Why would a success be a failure? You got to keep it up, right? You do one good thing and you feel pretty good about yourself. Now you got to do it again and then again and again. You're afraid of that. You're afraid you're not going to succeed. Fear of unknown. That's an easy one. Inferiority. I'm not as good as somebody. I give up right away. I hold a grudge. I feel guilt all the time. I have hatred. It's hopeless. I can't concentrate. I'm living with abuse. Lonely, lying, negative attitude, nervousness, never on time. I know that's not you. Not admitting mistakes, overeating junk food, passiveness, inaction, people pleasing. Sometimes we think we have to please everybody. You can't please everybody. You can't help everybody. You can't give money to everybody. You can't give everybody a ride at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And just because you got a job, they're going to call you, right? You can't please everybody, all right? What you call perfectionism. You got to do it perfect. If you can't do it perfect, what's the use of doing it at all? So therefore, you never do it because you can't do it perfect. And then there's prejudice, procrastination, and prejudice works both ways. Prejudice means that you don't like somebody and you think that they do not like you. And it might be true, but you can deal with that. That's not a problem. Procrastination, you keep putting it off till tomorrow. Psychosomatic illness. You know what percentage of illnesses are caused by your own nervousness and anxiety and thinking that you're sick? Does anybody know? Might it be 30%? Might it be 50%? Might it be 75%? 75 to 95% of the stuff that we have that we go to the hospital for is because we're anxious, we're depressed, we feel bad. We bring it upon ourselves. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you think differently. I want you to be always feeling that you're sick or that there's something wrong. Sometimes our fear creates those things. We don't want to fear of things. We don't need to be afraid of things. Okay? Shyness. Well, I'm shy. Smoking. Underachievement. Unrealistic expectation of self and others. Unrealistic mistrust of people. Wasting time. Worry. Okay? You know, when you worry, you're thinking something bad might happen, right? Something bad's going to happen, so you worry about it. Why don't you turn that around and think something good is going to happen? Wouldn't that be just the same? You worry about something good happening. That might help you. You can actually make a choice. You can choose to think something bad's going to happen, or you can choose to think something good is going to happen. Can't you do that? If you're here, say hello. Hello. Oh. Can you think that okay, right now, can you just think for a second that something good might happen? Somebody. Does anybody think that something, can you think something good might happen? Sure you can. How about you? Something good. How about this table? Is there one positive person here? This is a real positive table here. Right here. Yeah. Then why do we worry about all the bad stuff all the time? There's a guy when he crosses a bridge, the first thing he thinks is, this bridge is going to fall. So his heart starts pounding. He starts sweating. And he can't help it. He starts running. I got to run. The bridge is going to fall. The bridge is going to fall. And it's not going to fall. You know it's not going to fall. We just create an own problem. Are these my glasses, by the way? No? Where are my glasses? They're right here in my pocket. Yeah, they are. Okay, yeah. They're not my glasses. Okay, the point of this is there's something here that all of us do that we can help. We can stop doing. Let me read B or C. Make a mental note of some of these things that you may have. This paper is about identifying the source of self-defeating behaviors and how to change your thinking to help you get rid of some of them. The main idea will be restated over and over. I got 16 pages here. I'm not going to give them all to you. It will be stated over and over. Your present life is a result of the beliefs that you have acquired by the training you received when you were growing up, and you can change your life, your life and feelings by changing the way you think and what you believe. Anytime you accept something as true, it becomes a belief. These self-defeating behaviors we just went through, they're because you believe something wrong. We're all filled with erroneous beliefs somewhere. Somewhere in the back of our mind. When you were growing up, the minute you were born, everything's recorded in your brain. Everything's recorded in the back of your mind. If somebody ever scared you, if somebody ever said something to you, it's in the back of your mind. You have beliefs about the world and about things. And those beliefs are what cause you to have the behaviors on the first page. Beliefs. It's all in what you think. What does the Bible say? As a man thinketh, so is he. You are what you think about all the time. You become what you think about all the time. Try it. Try to think about something really sad and terrible and awful. How are you going to feel? Whatever you think causes you to feel a certain way. Over and over, we'll say that behavior comes from beliefs, and negative self-defeating behaviors come from negative false beliefs. When we believe something false, it's going to affect you. It's going to make you think bad. Now, let me ask you a question. Does anybody here ever, we just went through it, you ever have any negative thoughts and self-doubting thoughts that make you feel bad? Tell me who hasn't had a bad thought. I want you to raise your hand if you've never had a negative thought, you never felt bad. Oh, there you are. I'm sorry. Did you raise your hand? Everybody has, right? Everybody has a bad thought. They come from what you think. Your emotions follow your thoughts. Whatever you think about, that's how you're going to feel. You want to feel better? Start thinking about something good. Start thinking more positive. This is not about positive thinking, but it's part of it. When you put your mind and focus on something positive, you're going to have a positive feeling. You're going to feel good about yourself. See, when you come to work, you need to feel good about yourself. You don't need to feel bad about yourself. You don't need their anger, your attitude. I'm not telling you that's how you are. And she didn't tell me nothing. Nothing. She's going to tell me all your secrets, but she never told me. I'm just kidding. But when you come to work, do you come with a load or you come with a joyful feeling of expectation? Man, I'm going to get something good today. So, what, you guys are teachers, right? Mm-hmm. Teachers, right? Those little kids' brains are little blank slates. And somewhere at home, somebody might have told them, boy, you're really stupid. You're not too good. You're bad. So when they come, they expect to hear good things from you. But if you're thinking bad things about yourself and about your life and about problems you have, how are you going to help them, bless them, and help them and make them feel better about themselves? A lot of times you're the only person in the world that's going to give them an out. Because they give you this stupid test called IQ. And they say, oh, you see, you're just an average person. And your IQ always stays the same. So this is how you're going to be. You'll never be a lawyer. You'll never be a doctor. You'll never get... That's a bunch of baloney. That's a bunch of baloney. Because your brain is not even written yet. It's still changing. Right now, if you're paying attention to me, if you're listening to me, your brain is changing right now. If you pay attention to me. Why? Because there's things being written on your nerve cells, your brain, and you're creating circuits of understanding. And if you pay attention, it's going to stick with you more than anything else. So when them kids come here, their brain's pretty much empty because they don't have a lot in there. You have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to implant something into their brain. Huh? Is that right? Anybody grow corn around here? Say hello. Hello. You grow corn, yeah? Well, when you plant corn, do you get apples? You get whatever you plant. That one seed has the power in itself to germinate and create many corns. Is that right? So, your thought is a seed. That one thought, positive thought, is a seed in itself that has the power to create something really good. If it's a negative seed, you're going to reap negative things. What does the Bible say in Galatians chapter 6, I believe? Whatever a person plants, the Bible calls it sows. And it's true in everywhere. Whatever a person plants, he's going to reap that. You're going to reap just exactly what you're planting, what you planted. And when you plant seeds into your life, it's going to come out something good if it's good. And when you tell that kid that comes through these doors, you tell him something good, you tell him he's smart, you tell him he can do it, then he can do it. He can do it. Let me tell you something. You can't because you say you can't. Your subconscious mind will govern your behaviors. Your behavior is governed by what's in the back of your brain. You automatically think without thinking. There's stuff going on in your mind all the time that is already there. It's subconscious. It's things you've learned all your life, but that you're not aware of it. You're not aware of what you're really thinking. Just think when you go to Sholo today, your brain's already telling you stop at McDonald's. You don't even think about it yourself. Your brain already knows you're going to stop at McDonald's. You know that. Your brain does. Yeah, exactly. Walmart is just planted in there somewhere. It is. If you want to look in a mirror, look at your circumstances. Look at your outside life. Look at what's going on in your life. That is a mirror of what's going on the inside. Whatever you have on the outside comes from what's in the inside. If you change what's on the inside, you can change what's on the outside. You believe that? Say hello. I don't want to get religious. The worst kind of beliefs are called limiting beliefs. You believe something and it limits you. You say you can't. I can't do math. How many really love math here? 2, 3. How many just hate math? You tell yourself you can't do it, right? You can't. You tell yourself. Is that right? And what do you tell yourself? That you love it, you like it. Yeah. There's a difference, see? You can do whatever she can do. You can. But the can't on the inside is ruling your life. And see, the can't creates a limiting belief. You're limited. Your beliefs are limiting you from doing math because you say you can't. You can't read, you limit yourself because you say you can't. When you can. You got billions of brain cells already that haven't been used yet. They just haven't been used. And you'll never use some of your brain cells. And if you're older like us right here, you'll think, oh, well, what's the use? I'm too old. That's a lie right there. You're creating brain cells that tell you you're too old. So your subconscious keeps telling you, you're too old, you're too old, you're too old, you're too old. Don't dress nice, you're too old. Don't go back to school, you're too old. Your subconscious keeps telling you that. Your conscious mind says, I'd really like to get ahead in life. I'd like to wear something new. I'd like to go to the salon and get my hair fixed. Not me, but maybe. But your subconscious is telling you. That's what happened to a very pretty young lady. She wasn't that young, she was about 45. She had a fifth baby at 45. That's pretty old for a baby, is it? And she says, I have a problem. I'm getting too fat. And I don't know, what are you thinking? She says, well, I guess I think I'm too old. That's it right there. If you believe you're too old to lose weight, you're not going to lose weight. Can I hear a hello? Oh my God. There's other reasons, guys. We got to time ourselves here. What time got now? We can't spend too much of an hour and a half. All we got. I can speak for hours.
2:20.
Okay, we're doing good. Okay. So, what about your beliefs? Beliefs are created by thoughts you hold to be true, whether they're true or not. Okay. Beliefs are made stronger by your self-talk and repetition. You're always telling yourself, "Yeah, go ahead. That's what I am. Yeah, I don't do this. I don't do that." See, you can say about 175 words a minute by talking. You're talking fast enough, like I am now. But inside my mind, I can talk 1,300 words a minute. Your mind is faster than your mouth. How about that? And so it's always telling you stuff. It's always telling you negative stuff. It's your self-talk. It's your thinking. You think so fast, and the things you are programmed to think are taking over you, and you're doing those things without thinking about it. It's unconscious. Sometimes you say things to people, and it's the wrong thing, and you say to yourself, I didn't mean to say that. Have you ever said something you didn't mean to say? Sure you have. You said it unconsciously. Your brain was thinking too fast, faster than your mouth. Okay? Whatever you think on the inside, it's eventually going to come out of your mouth. Beliefs are controlling factors in your life. They shape your feelings and actions. Beliefs are a sort of filter. They allow things in your life that you already believe and filter out information that you don't believe. You have blind spots in your mind. Whatever you believe creates how you're going to think. The beliefs you already have, they create how you're going to think. So when you get a new idea, exit out. It's dark over there. I don't understand that. I don't get it. So what do? You pass that idea. When somebody tells you, oh, you did a good job, you say, ah. You think it's not so good. They don't mean it. You don't accept the things that you block out. Those things out. Somebody tells you you're smart. Somebody tells you you're pretty. Somebody tells you you did a good job. You block it out. Huh? Why? Because your beliefs tell you you're not worthy. You're not good. You're not smart. You don't look good. All that stuff. That's your beliefs tell you that. Your self-talk tells you that. It controls your life.